Today we're going to be fitting the intake that RAMAIR very kindly sent me out. Right, so this is what you get inside the box. You also get the filter, you also get the turbo elbow, the heat shield, and you also get the intake pipe. So to actually fit the intake, super easy. So you're going to want to pull this vac line off, and then you're going to want to take the hose clip off the intake, and then pull the actual intake pipe off. There's then just 3 rubber grommets holding the airbox in. So then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to disconnect the PCV hose from the elbow. So to take the turbo elbow off, there's a bolt that's right there, and you just have to literally whip that bolt out. So literally just undid that bolt, literally rotated the pipe back a bit, wiggled it, and here we have the stock turbo elbow as well as the stock intake pipe. So I'll go get the RAMAIR one now and compare the two. So here's the RAMAIR turbo elbow, and here is the factory turbo elbow. I mean, there's not much I really need to say. If you look at how restrictive that is with the little flatness compared to the RAMAIR one. So basically what you're going to want to do, literally just the same thing as what we just did, the opposite way. You're just going to want to slide this in the back, wiggle it in and bolt it in. Okay, so the RAMAIR turbo elbow is now on, bolted in at the top there, and then I've just reconnected the PCV hose like so. So the next thing you're going to want to do is just want to fit the RAMAIR heat shield, so literally push it onto the same factory grommets. What you're going to want to do is in the box you get this little like nice protective rubber. You're just going to want to cut that down to size, press it on. If you do look, it does actually fit quite nicely into the factory air intake. So let's get the rest of the intake fitted. Alright, so I've now got the new filter fitted clamps on there. Tighten that clamp up there, and then you just need to connect the airbox breather vacuum line to the actual intake pipe. And I just gotta say, if we just get the old intake again, also pre-de Greg sliders, just look at the size difference in that. That is mad.